This is an incredible time right now. We are 3 weeks out from making history. We've been out there on the billboards, we've been out there with our digital battle bus, and now people are noticing. The Evening Standard, one of the premier publications here in London, has just put me on the front cover yesterday. And what can I say? They call me a breakdancing ex-banker trying to be our mayor. What can I say? I guess that's about right. I don't have a real problem with that. And that's a pretty good synopsis. But when you open this thing up, they gave us a full 2-page spread in this newspaper, which is, something that really shows our ideas are resonating with the world. And again, they got some incredible headlines here. My £1 million bid to become your next mayor. They're showing pictures of our battle bus here. They're showing me in my suit in the studio. But it really is a detailed look into who I am, where I was born, how I was raised, but more importantly, the policies that are actually going to change London. They go into my details of building 50,000 new homes. They go into my detail of putting 10,000 new police officers on the street. They go into detail about my £100 million corporate for community deal. And they talk about how I'm going to run TfL at a profit. And this is exciting to see this pick up from mainstream media. The world is finally noticing that we are the candidate of choice out there. And it's great to see it all. They even put a lovely picture of me and my wife in there, which is always nice to take home and say, look, honey, you're in the papers as well. And she just loves seeing that. And my kids love seeing this as well. I think the world is finally realizing that we are the only candidate that can beat Sadiq Khan. And we will beat him on May 6th. And it's nice to see our mainstream media noticing this. We were just on the BBC just a couple nights ago where they gave us a full segment just to ourselves where we talked about our policies for the future. And again, every single day we are dropping in major publications. People are really responding to our manifesto, and we couldn't be more pleased here. Now we just got to take the next 21 days and take it all the way to the vote. So I'm going to need your help today, and I want to talk about how exactly we're going to do that, because now is the time to lock in your vote. And I want to talk about that right now. Some of you have requested to vote by post, and you've probably got a letter from your council that's sitting there in your home. Now is the time to fill that out. Now is the time to make Brian Rose your first choice for mayor. You do not want 3 more years of the same thing here, business as usual in London. We need a change. I am the only candidate out there who can beat Sadiq Khan, and the only candidate who's got better ideas than him. Now is the time to send in that postal vote to your local council. You need to sign it, put your date of birth in there, and send it in. You've only got a few days left to actually log that postal vote. So if you've requested one, go do it right now. If you do want to vote by post and you don't have it yet, go to brianformayor.london/postal, and you can fill in a form, and we'll email you that same piece. If you print it out, you can send it right into your council easily. But you've got to do that in the next few days because then the process ends, and then you'll have to actually physically vote, which we want everyone to do as well. But if you have the option, lock that postal vote in right now. Brian Rose as your first choice. In London, they have a possibility of a second choice. That's not going to help us. We have to beat Sadiq Khan. He thinks he's already got your vote. And that's what has really not impressed me much about our current mayor. He's not out there campaigning in the streets. He's not out there speaking with you transparently over digital media, answering your questions in real time. When he goes out in the streets and people try to ask him questions, he runs and hides. And that's because he already assumes you're going to vote for his party because your parents voted for them, perhaps, or your grandparents voted for them. Now it's time to break the cycle and say, Mr. Mayor, it's not good enough, your behavior over the past 5 years. Your knife crime record is not acceptable. Your housing record is not acceptable. And we want a choice for an independent candidate, fresh ideas and a new direction. I'm going by the Cutty Sark right now here in Greenwich. It's absolutely stunning. Great to be here. And again, now is the time to lock in that postal vote. Brian Rose is your first choice. And you've only got a few days left to do that, so make that happen now. All right, a few more things going here at Brian for Mayor. I'll get back to the media a little bit later. You've probably seen our outdoor ads. And if you haven't, this is me standing outside of some of our outdoor digital ads and print ads out, billboards. Again, we have the largest outdoor campaign in British political history. We just doing first after first after first. Quite honestly, me and my team, we're trying to raise the bar when it comes to politicians being held accountable and getting their message out there. And I think after the work we've done in this campaign, from now on, every single race, you'll see politicians raising their game to our level, and we're so proud of it. We want to get our message out there. We've got these ads out here, and I want to show you a quick video of some of the digital outdoor that we put out there. Again, if you see any ads like this, or if you see our bus today, take a picture, put it on your social, hashtag Brian for Mayor, and I want to send you mugs, I want to send you t-shirts, I want to send you swag. Here's a look at some of those outdoor ads on video.